Trump's executive orders are leading to more home raids, and most people who get arrested unfortunately do not know their rights. So here's the number one thing that you need to know. They cannot come inside your home unless you let them, or they have a warrant signed by a judge. Now, the warrant component could probably be confusing for people, so here's how to understand the difference. A warrant that's issued by a judge is going to have the name of the court at the top of the warrant. It's also going to have a section for the judge to sign. As you can see on this one, it says judge's signature. Now, ICE needs a judicial warrant signed by a judge because this is an important matter related to due process, which is guaranteed under the Fourth Amendment. Under the Fourth Amendment, you are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures, and you have an expectation of privacy in your home. But if you open the door, you waive that right. So do not open the door and ask ICE to slide the warrant that they have under your door or show it to you through a window. And check if it's signed by a judge. If it's an ICE warrant, it is not enough. And this is an example of what an ICE warrant looks like. ICE's warrants are very different. Instead of having to show probable cause from a judge and having a judge sign off on the warrant, ICE produces their own quote-unquote administrative warrants. They also sign it themselves. You'll notice that Department of Homeland Security is written up top and that there is a signature line for the immigration officer. These administrative warrants do not follow the constitutional rules for warrants under the Fourth Amendment. So if it's not a judicial warrant, you do not have to speak to them, you do not have to sign anything, and you do not need to open your door. ICE relies on people not knowing their rights in order to gain entry into their homes, so don't make their job easier. Now, ICE can also use deceptive tactics to get people to open their doors, because once you've opened the door, they can claim that you gave them permission to enter. Some of the common tricks that they use are pretending to be local police. ICE officers can sometimes dress in plain clothes and say they're police to make people think they're regular law enforcement. They do not have to tell you that they are ICE. They might say, we need to just ask you a few questions, or we're here for an investigation. So how do you protect yourself in this situation? Ask them which agency they're with. If they say ICE or DHS, do not open the door. They also may just say that they just want to talk to you, or that they need to just confirm some information, or ask if you could just step outside for a moment. And this can be a trick because the second you step outside, they can arrest you immediately. And what you can say in response to this is that I do not wish to speak to you, especially without my lawyer present. And this is a way in order for them to know that you're not going to say anything to them. They may also knock on your door and pretend to be a delivery person, or that they need to give you important paperwork. They might say, we need you to sign something. Again, do not open the door. The way you protect yourself here is by asking them to leave it outside. ICE may also say that they're looking for someone else, like a relative, a friend, a neighbor, and they need to ask you questions about it. Again, don't let them in. Call a lawyer and explain what's happening outside your door before answering any questions. They may also knock on your door aggressively to scare you into opening the door. They may say things like, if you don't open up, it'll be worse for you. Again, in this situation, you stay calm and do not open the door unless they have a judicial warrant. They may also act nice and casual in order to earn your trust so that you can open the door. They may tell you, oh, we're just here to clear some things up, it's nothing serious. But never trust ICE agents, especially if they're at your door. If they're at your door, assume that they're there to arrest someone. Save this information, share it with loved ones, and follow us for more immigration news and information.